Good morning. I hope everyone out there is doing fabulously today. We are 6:01 a.m. 12/17/2025 and hanging out on the live stream Sunday morning Blacksmith Church. Hope everything is going well for everyone. Getting ready for your Christmas or holiday season, however you view that. I was reading a passage this morning. It said, always remember that spiny bushes and beautiful flowers all grow from the same soil. Shane, good morning. How are you this morning? It's good to see you. Almost didn't make it this morning. Got a little bit of a cold going. Actually, I've got quite a cold going, but it's starting to taper off a little bit. So, right after stream last week, a few hours afterwards, ended up with a nasty cold of some sort. Been fighting it for several days, about a week, obviously. It's starting to go away. How you been doing? Seems that you and I are always the first ones here. Oh, let me see. Joe, how's you doing this morning? Saw you out him. Good to see you. And all you folks out there that are just watching and hanging out. It's good to see you guys too. I think we have 3 or 4 people hanging out. You can pop in and say hi if you like. We don't bite. Not much. For some reason, my stream says it's poor. If it gets choppy, let me know. I'll do some adjustments to it. But everything should be okay, I would think. So, Ben Toombs, good morning. Aha! You did. You found us. Can't hide from you, Ben. You're too smart to work for that. I'm doing well, Ben. How are you doing today? The weather treating you okay over there? Been fighting a dislocated rib. Oh, Jesus. I know how that feels. I've had several busted ribs in my life. And I know how that feels. Drayson, good morning. How are ya? Can't stay long. Shovel another 4 inches of snow. Wow. You know, this is unusual for here in the area that I'm in, but it's, I don't know, first week of December, and I don't think we've had one frost yet, which is weird. We usually get that like October, and then it gets, downhill. It gets colder from there. Has not happened. We're supposed to get some serious rain the next couple of days, though. Stream looks good on your end. Thank you. I appreciate that. So your rib was good, and then it went out again. That sucks. That usually happens, well, with me anyway, because I feel like I can do stuff that I actually can't do, and then I get in trouble. Marvelous. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you guys. Good to see ya. Rick, good morning to you. Sorry about the cough, the sniffles, that kind of thing. Just telling everybody I got a bit of a cold that I haven't been able to shake since last week. As a matter of fact, still working on getting a propane tank, so that stuff's on hold until I get rid of this. But yeah, you drive around and you look at stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and it isn't quite what they describe it as. So, way too much money for not enough what I wanted. Had to plow snow at work already. Holy. So I have checked all of my messages on Instagram. I haven't really been doing Facebook, so I don't get much there unless I'm going to Marketplace and looking for something to buy. So I haven't seen any messages there, but I checked my email yesterday, again today, on bigdogforging@gmail.com, and I have not seen any messages there. So if anybody's sending me anything, that's the two ways you can get a hold of me if you need anything. Or because I remember last week someone was asking if I received messages, and I have not. I've talked to Josh with First Degree Forge and Drayson a couple of times, and that's about it. Nice here in Kansas. Smoking turkeys, nice. I love smoked turkey. I love smoked meat of just about any kind. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, you can get a lot of smoked salmon, which is really, really good. Love smoked meats. Always have. Here to shot. Hello. Season's greetings from Ireland. Best wishes to all forging folks across the pond. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that. And the same back at you. It's one of my goals. I've been to England. I've been to France briefly on a train that went underwater. And turned around and came right back. And I have always wanted to go. I have not gone north. I have not made it to Scotland. But I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I would love to see Belfast. And several other places. But yeah, I would love to see that. Love to go there. My mother was an Irish girl. John Coffey, good morning to you, sir. Got the smoker going now. Nice. Nice. It's good to see you in here, John. I hope you are doing well. I am following up on a bunch of stuff that you guys had suggested for the past, and there are some things that are going to be coming along. I'll give you a little bit of a hint as to what that is. Oh. I was not under France. No. There's this train that goes under the water, the channel from Britain to France or something, and we stopped at a place there, and it was literally a turn around and come back. We got off the train at some station. I got lost, and I'm like, I'm getting on the train and going back north. I only had a day, so it was like, not going to get stuck down there. I had to get back to the studio where they were filming the TV show we were doing. Dog Bone Knives, good morning. How are ya? Thank you very much for that. Why not Forge? hit the like button. Thanks, guys. That does help. I appreciate it. A reminder, I did turn on the uh, patron page. So if you're seeing any charges anywhere that you don't like or you don't want to do, don't feel bad. You can turn all that stuff off. It's all good. We're going to start a new. We're building the wave up so that we can start doing a regular YouTube thing and give me something to do in my retirement to focus on. Just get over a few bumps. Setting up the propane tank and that stuff in the shop is the first thing. And what we're going to do, I'm waiting for Ben to make an underpants joke. That's good. I like that. Coffee Studio, Junkyard Wars, same production team, same channel. Kathy Rogers was the producers. It was called Full Metal Challenge, and it was a long time ago. That was 25 years ago, probably 23 years ago, something like that. So I was over in England. That's where it was filmed for a month and a half, something like that. Good morning, Alan. Good to see you here, sir. Thanks for dropping by this morning. I appreciate it so much. Oh, you guys are pumping me up this morning. This is good. I have had a little bit of a hard time the last few days. I was telling the other guys that got here early. I caught a cold right after last week's stream, so I have been kind of down and out. Still haven't been able to resolve the propane tank thing. The one I was looking at wasn't what it said it was on Facebook Marketplace. So I wasn't going to pay a whole bunch of money for something that wasn't going to work for me. Binged about an hour and a half of Big Dog Forge videos yesterday. It was good. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Grayson, you're awesome. Oh my goodness. So anyway, yeah, so the thought here is a couple of things. I had jigged up at one point several years ago to start making simple tongs for blacksmiths. And I think I'm going to do that again and keep a few in stock. The problem at the time was shipping. It was really expensive to ship them, so the price of the tongs really wasn't competitive with anybody else, but kind of got that taken care of, and simple tongs, not getting anything too big and competitive with anybody else, but if somebody needs something, there'll be some videos coming out on that. That's really not going to be a mainstay, though. Not going to be like GS Tongs or somebody like that cranking them out for a living. But we're going to start doing some basic Damascus or basic pattern welded steel videos, and they are going to be sort of in a series. And with that series, each billet that is made, that billet will go on the Etsy store. And it'll be numbered for whatever video that it matches. So if somebody wants to buy those billets, if they come out well enough in each one of those videos, they'll be available on the Etsy store. So that'll be fun to get that rolling. And you'll be able to get some, just a home brewed, pattern welded Damascus, whatever you want to call it, in that fashion. And we'll keep the price down because it's not, like I said, not mainstay, just for fun. Something to support the videos. How about a 325-gallon propane tank? My Smithy. Now it lasts for almost forever. Yeah, you know what? I was looking at I think it was a 200 or 250, something like that, to have put in my backyard up next to my shop. I could buy the tank fairly inexpensively, but to have the damn thing installed and plumbed and all that, I can plumb it myself. That's not a big deal. But just to get them to come out here, set it in place with a little crane truck because of accessibility where it would need to go, man, it was like $6,000, which is ridiculous. In a heat wave, 32 degrees this morning. My shorts back out. Yeah, I don't think we've been down to 32 degrees yet. It's really, really strange. I am collecting any obscure items for whatever jobs. Alan, if you got something, send it along. Don't waste your money too much, though. But yeah, always collecting up bits and pieces for projects. And you guys are going to see projects on this channel that probably don't go with the theme of blacksmithing. But like I said, I've got so many tools, so many projects, so much stuff going on here that if I'm doing something, I might as well film it and share it with you guys. So yeah, whatever you've got, send it along. Everything you sent me, Alan, I have used to the top. I have, I don't know if you can see them or not. Probably not. Anyway, under this bench that's right over here below my thumb, I have two omnicords I bought for my kid. And when they came in, they were a musical instrument, electronic musical instrument that was made back in the 80s. And they're highly prized now. They don't make them anymore. But the circuit boards were kind of iffy. And that circuit tester that you sent me, it actually tests particular electronic components. And you can check the waves, you can check everything about them. Their continuity, their resistance, all that good stuff. I use that meter to rebuild two of those things, and they work perfectly now. And yeah, so you got the good stuff there, Rusty. Send along whatever you got. I'm more than happy to take it. 17 watchers and only one like. Smash the like button. Thank you. Jane, I appreciate you saying that. Thanks, guys. I do appreciate the like button smashing. That's a good thing. Oh, it's like we had about 36 people come and go this morning. Maybe the same person over and over. Who knows? Dad Rat's Forge. Tim, how's it going this morning? Better. I'm getting over this cold. Had me down pretty bad. Been taking this Mucinex stuff. Yeah, that just sounds like an awful name. Taking this Mucinex stuff to try to get rid of the cough. And I got a little bit of a sniffle still going, but getting better. It kept me down this week, but I am doing okay. How are you doing? How's things over there in your neck of the world? Oh, Pat Potter. Good morning. How are you? I'm at -1 right now. Celsius? Between you and Johnny, keeping well stocked. Nice. You get the mystery box prize from Alan there, Mr. Coffee. Get a mystery box a month. Where's the like button on a phone? I don't know. That's too technical for me. Way too technical for me. I don't even know where my phone is. It says it is 6:20 a.m. That's about all I can tell you. And there's a phone thing right there I can push and call people. That's about it. Check out the chat. It's on the left. Mullein leaf tea, good for congestion. My yeah, you gotta check with my wife. I've got I've talked about this a lot. You guys probably know this. My wife owned a tea shop where people would come in and buy dried teas from her. She served samples and stuff, but she didn't have like a restaurant or anything. But she has still. It's been a few years since we closed that down, just right before the pandemic, I guess, somewhere in there. Anyway, she has. We have closets full of tea, and I would guess that she probably has something like. She was trying to push some kind of tea on me the other night, and I was like, I want tea. I want coffee. Speaking of coffee. So, yeah, when I get sick, I get to be a big baby sometimes. I'm not the best patient in the world, you might say. But I will check and see if she's got mullein leaf tea. I'm not sure exactly what that is. That one I've not heard of. It's raining hard here, 2:20 p.m. and it's already dark. Wow. You guys get rain just about like we get rain here in the Pacific Northwest. I think we're pretty much on the same weather line, I guess. Me? Yes, you, Ben. I think he was talking directly to you. Always get a new grab box whenever Ellen visits. Oh my goodness. This poor little shed is bulging in the middle. Nice. It's always nice to have, to get those kinds of gifts and to give those kinds of gifts because you see something and you know it's useful for something. And usually when I do that, I see something I'm like, I know who could use that, and you grab it and send it off to them. I've done that a lot in my life. Yeah, it's England. That's what you get, right? Yeah, you know what? The funny thing about that is, Mr. Coffee, when I was in England, it was summertime, and they told us, it's usually a little rainy, a little, whatever. It happened to be 100 degrees that year. When was that? That was, I don't know, 2001, 2002, something like that, maybe. But yeah, it was so hot and sunny, it was ridiculous. First Degree Forge. Good morning, Josh. How you doing, my friend? Need help. 75-inch. What? Super 9 too big. 74.5 too small. What do? You have to explain better. I don't get it. It's a puzzle that I am not prepared. My brain won't work right now. It's our most simple coffee. It tastes funny, but it works well. Nice. 32 degrees right now, but no snow yet. You got a frame shrinker that'll work. Move the shop around. Alan actually has workspace. Oh my goodness. You can't have workspace. You gotta have stuff stacked everywhere like I do. I have been getting through it though. I've been cleaning up, and I swear, every day I go out there and clean a little more, I find something that I've been missing for months. That's where you are. A whole knot might be too much. You might want to do just a half hitch. Serpentine belt on a car. Depends on the car, the year, but they make multiple, for most makes and models. I only know this because I played auto mechanic for several years after I got out of the military for the Chrysler Corporation. But in keeping up on that, you may want to look in the particular make, model, size of the engine you got. They make multiple size idler pulleys and length of arms on those things so that you have a different throw for different length of belts. So check your idler pulley and see if it's interchangeable with something longer or shorter. That's interesting though that you can't find one that works. Sounds to me like something's been readjusted to take up the slack in your serpentine belt in the past. Looking forward to making some epic blades with those billets. I hope you can get enough good steel out of that. And I'm going to make some more of that available to you. I have a billet that I'm really anxious to see somebody do something with, but I have a little bit of work left to do on it. So as soon as I get my propane tank sorted, I'm going to work on that. You'll see a video on it. But that's a surprise one. Take care, Grayson, and be safe moving your snow. Thanks for dropping by the stream this morning, buddy. I appreciate it very, very much. Ben likes the metric system. Yep, that is the magic of being a hoarder. Discovery is awesome. I love that. Trail dust, that's because, just like me, you got ADD. You start off on one thing and 4 hours later you discover you're on something completely different. And you're like, how did that happen? Bypassing the arc compressor. There you go. As long as the core is solid, we are good. Yeah, it should be. Should be fine. Especially in that chain. I think that I sent you one of those motorcycle chain Damascus. They've got a 1095 edge on them. They've all welded up pretty good. But one of them, I think, had a inclusion or an imperfection up towards the middle on one end. You probably turn that into a part of the handle or something. I don't know. You're the knife maker. Ooh. Thought I was gonna sneeze there. I feel it coming on. I need to go get some medicines. Dustin Jarvis, yes. Good advice on the pulley. Sounds like you got a little bit of work to do on your forge there. Right? Oh. Nikki, good morning. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Do appreciate it. I just reading through some of the comment stuff here. Oh, seeing what's going on. Thanks for stopping by this morning. I really appreciate it. Oh, and yeah, so what we'll be doing, I was going to get back to this and I forgot. I started, see how distracted I get? I start reading comments and then, you know. Put the tanger maybe forge well close for a small tighter pattern. Yeah, all of that worked, Josh. Really, there's enough metal there to make several blades. That's interesting. See, that's the difference between knife maker, you, and not knife maker. Because I look at that and I'm like, I probably hammer it out and get a blade out of something here. But yeah, I can definitely make the billets. That's a good question for you, Josh. Is in the future we're going to start doing basic Damascus, and then we'll get into the little more advanced stuff. Once I produce this stuff, grind it out and all that, what is a good billet thickness, length, and width? Half-inch thick, more than enough to send out. Yeah, some of those were pretty thick. I was just making them, hammering them out, and then just checking the pattern to see if it was something worth holding on to, and then I was just sticking them on the shelf. Josh the Machine, yes. Doesn't have to be thick to be strong. I'll leave that alone. I'm not gonna. Boss is measuring. Is in trouble. Have a great weekend. Love you, Tom. Take care. Get that sniffing under control. Will do, my friend. Take care of yourself, John. And say hi to the missus for me. And pet them animals. I hope they're all doing well. Thanks for stopping by, John. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Be safe, buddy. Eighth-inch thick minimum. 2 inches wide, 10 inches long for stock. Anything else I can forge into what I need? Excellent. That gives me some parameters to get close to. And, yeah. Nice. 48 by 96 by half. Good billet size. Can you imagine just the sheer weight of a billet that size? Be awesome to see, though. I'd have to have one of those giant steam hammers from the 1930s or something, you know? One of those ones they used to make wrought iron with. But yeah, I keep bouncing back and forth on and off this again, but gonna do some basic Damascus videos just to show some folks what can and can't be done, kind of by hand and with some simple tools, and we'll move into the power hammer And eventually we're going to get to just a bunch of stuff that I've had in the shop for quite some time, that I intended on making pattern welded Damascus billets from. And everything went downhill and I never was able to get to it. So we're going to set up a series to do that. And this is, like I said, I don't know when that's going to be happening because still need to put everything together. The cool thing is so a half blind guy, right? Trying to get better here. Trying to get this all put back together. All sorts of weirdness to get done. Yesterday, my front door didn't close quite right. Pushing on it, it's squeaking. And I'm like, looked up to the top and the wood door swelled up a little bit. Put my hand on the wall above it and the wall's wet. I go, oh, great, I got a leak somewhere. So I find myself yesterday afternoon up on the roof, crawling around on my hands and knees with some shingles, hammers, tar, bucket of like mastic ceiling stuff, and I'm feeling my way along the roof to make sure I don't fall off. I got it all sealed up, it's all taken care of. But life just keeps throwing stuff like that at me. Not a big deal. It's what we do, but you know. Oh. First degree, take care of yourself, my friend. Good luck with that car. I hope you can figure out the routing on your belt and your tensioner and all that. Take care, Josh. We'll see you soon. Be safe, man. Oh, ebony wood. Oh, I've got that box. I've got, actually, I've already put it all together. I just need to make a video of it. We're going to do got a bunch of that wood, which is amazing to me that you sent that. Hold on. My computer thing's acting up here. But, yeah, I've got a little hot wood bender thing, and we're going to do some bent wood stuff with that. And it is really cool. So that'll be a video that will be coming out. But, again, need to get the shop up and running, and a big part of that is the propane tank. And that's really the holdup at the moment. But I think we're going to be able to solve that fairly soon. This is where it's happening. BC. Bill, how are you? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by this morning. I appreciate it, man. That's cool. On the roof. When this whole world starts getting me down. Yep. There's one place. I know. It's up on the roof. Great song. I love that song. Oh my goodness. Oh, what kind of time are we looking at here? I gotta get some more medicine in me. This is killing me this morning. Killing me. Oh, I just got a message on my phone that says somebody's live on YouTube, and it was me. Used to have some friends, huh? Crisco and a heat gun, absolutely. You give that cellulose in the wood something to loosen up to, whether it's water, grease, oil. Heat it up, give it some good heat, it all loosens. You can bend it pretty easy. Excuse me, guys. Oh my goodness. Coffee helps. Yeah, that was I actually found it's intended to bend wood. It's a small one, but it's sort of a luthier type bender for bending woods on the sides of guitars and stuff like that. And I was able to get it pretty inexpensively, but it's in really good shape. It's almost brand new. So I've been doing some experimentation with some stuff, and it's going to be the star of a video as well. I've got a list of stuff that I need to get recorded and get it out. But I did find out that all of my settings on YouTube were absolutely incorrect since I restarted this thing, and all the videos and everything that I've got going have not been going out to the right people. So they changed a bunch of their settings. So I got that situated, and I'm glad I did before I put out a bunch of videos. Yep, Bengals coach shop. I watched that guy too. I watched him put a threshold in his 100-year-old building or something like that a couple of weeks ago. He's pretty cool guy. I was going to call him an old guy. That's the old guy calling the old guy old, huh? That's pretty good. Let's see, what else we got going here? Just remember, and I think I said this at the beginning, because we have our weekly thing anyway. And the weekly thing this week is just remember, thorny bushes and nice, soft, pretty flowers all grow from the same soil. Whatever that means. So deep. Oh, guys, if you haven't thought about it, and you haven't yet, hit the like button if you wouldn't mind. That will help the little channel in all its endeavors. These Sunday morning things, I turn off the ads, so if you see any ads, let me know. I don't want ads to be running while we're doing a live stream, but if you give me that like, it helps the little algorithm know that we're back and we're starting to build up here slowly. So that would be a good thing. I would appreciate it. So I've been watching a couple of different blacksmiths. One guy calls himself a beginner blacksmith. And the last video I saw that he did, he built himself a marker for disc golf, like frisbee type golf. And when they miss the hole, they have to put a marker on the ground. Took a big washer and kind of textured it, and then he built a scroll and put in the middle of it and kind of welded that in place, which was really cool. And it was just a practical thing for his golf stuff that he does, and really creative way he did it. But I've been watching these guys to kind of get an idea of what the younger smiths are attempting nowadays. So it's been kind of fun. There's another one called Ray's Smithy. I think she does a Twitch stream, I believe. And she does like a 3-hour stream 3 days a week, and then she translates it over to YouTube. So that's pretty cool. Oh, year 1963. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. How are you? It's good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Move into your house. My goodness. Okie doke. I'm watching the clock here a little bit, guys. This cold is kicking my butt, and I need to get some meds into me. Oh, and I think I think I've announced everything that's going on. I know I've been doing this a little bit. It's not really fair, but we may be cutting this a little bit short simply so I can go get some more drugs in me. About a week ago, right after last week's stream, we were going out to take a look at a propane tank because we need a new one for the shop. The old one can't be updated. And I ended up catching this nasty, nasty cold. And it's had me down for a while. And I'm looking in my little book here to see if there's anything else we need to go over. Anything else we need to go over. We're going to be doing, let's see. I've got the knife video that'll be coming out. So this is a knife that I made a long time ago. Gave it to a friend of mine, and I'm doing a handle for it. So I'll be recapping the video where I made the knife blade itself. And it was a question: can you make Damascus without a welder? And I showed how to do that in that video. Made a knife. Gave it to my friend, but now we have to do a handle on it. And we're going to do that in a really unique kind of a way. And that's underway, but I have not finished it yet since I've been out of the shop. Haven't been feeling great. Alan, take care of yourself, buddy. We'll see you later. Take care of yourself. Be safe, man. See you here next week. Hopefully. Wouldn't need much room for bed. Just a shoebox. And how does that make you feel, Ben? Cause chaos. Tim said drugs. What are they gonna do? Demonetize me? I've already got their ads turned off. I could really mess up and say something like guns. I don't know. I hear the YouTube police coming for me now. Oh, you guys made me laugh. Okie doke. Let's see. You guys are going to have to give me some material here. I kind of ran out of everything I was doing. We still got another 10 minutes. What are we going to do now? I can't sing and I can't dance, so... Oh my goodness. So I just sit here and look pretty for the camera. Oh, let me see. Are you casting the handle? No, that was not one of the things on the list, but that could be interesting. I did one aluminum cast handle one time for a guy who sent me a blade that was made in the 50s by his dad, and he wanted me to recreate the blade, clean his up, and his was pretty beat up. And I did that, and I cast an aluminum handle on that one because the original was, and it came out really well. Came out very, very well. So that might be a thing, because we are going to do several different things to this blade. And it's going to involve some wood, some CNC machines, some 3D printed plastic products, a whole bunch of stuff. And it's just because I want to try a bunch of different things, and this is my opportunity to do that. So anytime I get to play with my 3D printers, my CNC machine, metal, and all sorts of good stuff, it just... AAMW13. I'm just glad you're back. Don't know until Josh Brown told me the other day. He's been sending me any notifications. My channel has been set up incorrectly since I started this. I believe this is live stream number 12 now that we're on. I'd have to go back and look, but I believe this is number 12 since we've been back. So we've been back for about 3 months, I guess. And my YouTube, they did an update and the back end of the, whatever they call it, YouTube Studio. They reset all of my settings and they were pushing my videos to random audiences that were not my audience. So I've got that changed around, and hopefully it'll start notifying people who are subscribed. But we will see what we'll see what happens. That's one of the other things I'm going to be doing. I've got a roll of PLA that's designed for lost PLA casting, and we're going to give that a shot as well. I've also got some lost foam castings that I've got lined up that I need to get done at some point through this winter. So yeah, we've got a lot going on here. I just need to get it all, recorded and then get it out, which is, the list keeps growing, but we're going in a good direction here. So see that years ago, it makes way more sense. Nice. Yeah, I don't remember the gentleman's name. Alan, no? I don't remember his name. Dustin Jarvis was working through the old city. Like through Osage Forest. It's all about a hedge tree. Never seen that. Wonder if anyone has cut one. Is it worth the time? I do not know that. Maybe one of these individuals do, but I do not know that. .3D printer for years, not a furnace. Never did a PLA. Plenty of ant nest. I've watched videos on people doing those ant nests. That's pretty freaking cool. Some of those things are giant. It's a team of people who did one of those anthill castings, and then they cleaned it all up and they turned it upside down so it was like a tree, and they put it in this museum. It wasn't a museum. It was an art display, and somebody paid a bunch of money for that thing. Random channel. Sneaky way to get me to church. It is. Dave Miller, good morning. How are ya? Can't wait to see PLA casting. Yeah, I think we just did a PLA Damascus for one of the first videos coming back. It was a serpent in a sack kind of a thing, and that worked out really well. Yeah, the PLA casting. Can't even remember what this stuff's called. It's PLA something, but it's supposed to burn out a lot easier for the PLA casting thing. We're definitely going to give that a try. I don't know if we'll do that on the knife handle. Might not be a bad idea though. Payback, telling you, get those ants. 53 pounds. I'm assuming that was aluminum. That's a lot of aluminum. Holy. They are really cool. Some of the wildest stuff I've ever seen. Ooh, doing good, but hating the snow. Yeah, I was telling these guys we haven't even got a freeze yet this year. I'm up in the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle area, and I don't think it's got down to below 35 degrees here. Today it's something like 42 or something like that. So we don't get the winter here anymore. It just went away. It's just weird, and I'm not sure why. Anyway, guys, I am going to get ready to wrap this up because we are getting close to the end, and I need to go put medicine, Ben, to hear me, medicine inside me to take care of this cold. I won't say drugs no more. Just oops. Steeper hears it in the chat going on there. That's pretty funny. Love that. PLA, make sure your wall thicknesses are the minimum and your settings are for a mold. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit more looking at that. I don't know if any of you guys watching, but I saw Paul's Garage do a couple of those. And I think I might go look at his video and see what he did. But yeah, I'll do some research on it. And I've been using, what have I been using? Orca Slicer lately. They used Creality forever, and then Orca Slicer came along, and I bought one bamboo printer, and that kind of turned me onto the Orca Slicer. So I've been using it a little bit, and it seems to be a pretty good slicer. I kind of like it. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. Oh, we're going to wrap this thing up. I got 2 minutes. I got about 2 sips of coffee left here. And I promise I'll feel better next week, guys. I know I've been a whiny little guy here with my little cold and all my blah, blah, blah. But it's life. Life gets in the way. It's what it does to you. I used to think that life will start after I get past this or past that. I get the kids through school. I get the car paid off. Life will eventually start after I get the mortgage paid. When I retire, I just discovered that that's not the way it works. That is my life. Your life is getting over all these hurdles and blah, blah, blah. Life started a long time ago. So you just got to take it as it goes. Oh, let's talk about a porch. Have a good week, Mr. Tim, and everyone. You too, my friend. Take care of yourself. Ben, John, Alan, all you guys. And I know I'm missing a bunch of guys in there, but take care of yourselves. Be safe. We're going to call this one good, and I promise I'll be a little more upbeat next time around, and we'll have a little bit better stream. So thank you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take all the drugs you need, brother. Take care. See you, Ben. Take care of yourself. Oh, Jim's uncle. Have a good day. Take care, Jim. It's good to see you in here, man. Steve Miller. Talk to you later, guys. All right. Help me find the